Well, it's that time of the month again. It is my TBR video, and this is for July. Now, June was kind of insane. There was a lot of books, and I actually read them all. I was kind of proud of that. This TBR is a lot smaller. There's only 8 books, 3 manga that are in the 8. So technically, I only have 5 books. And I'm actually getting excited for this. There's a lot of books in this that I'm just looking forward to actually reading. They've been on my shelf for a while, so now it's like, it is time. It is time. So, the first book is in an 18 or 19 book series, which is really long, but I'm taking my pace with it, nice and slow. Just reading it as a palate cleanser more than an actual series. And that is Lee Child, the Reacher series. So I read the first 2. I actually liked the first 2 a lot. I think they were really fun to read. It was just nice, relaxing, spy, action thriller. Kind of reminds me of how the 80s was for the action movies. That's what this reminded me of. And I really enjoyed the first 2 books, and I can't wait to get into the second one. Sorry, the third one. I can't wait to get into the third one. And when I do, I'm gonna, I don't know, I might record them. I might do a whole book review of the first 3 and just go 3 every 3 or something. I'm not sure, because I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep reading it. Because every time I read one of these, if I like it, I'll just go buy the next one. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm not buying them all at once or anything. But Tripwire, no idea what it's about. I just know it's about Jack Reacher. But I do enjoy the first 2. I thought they were really fun to read. Pretty quick reads. They're all mass paperbacks. I mean, the print's not large or anything, but like I said, these are all pretty quick reads. So, but yeah, Tripwire is next on the list. So this one feels like a commitment because I already bought all 3 of them. I got a really good deal of them at my used bookstore. I got them all used. And I'm not gonna lie, they don't look used at all, so that's even better. But the book, this is the first book of the trilogy. It's called The Bear and the Nightingale. And I don't know anything about it. I just got it because I got all 3 of them for a really good deal. I think it was $15 for all 3 of these, so $5 a book. But this has been on my shelf for a while, so I decided, I'm you know what? We're going to read this in July. And if I like it enough, I'll read the second one in August, third one in September, and then I might just do a whole book review of all 3 of them together. And I might just do that. But yeah, no idea what it is. I think the only thing I know about it, I think it's set in Russia. It might be this book that's set in Russia, which is interesting because I never read a book that's set in Russia. I think this is about Russia, or it might be about Bear. And book covers kind of lie because there might not even be a bear, or it might be a dog named Bear. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to actually getting into this, seeing what this is all about, getting into the world. And this is a YA book too, I believe, because I used to read a lot of YA when I was younger, and I kind of want to get back into reading YA. I actually have a idea of some YA books I actually want to do a reading vlog for and just read them all for the week, stuff like that. So we're going to see how The Bear and the Nightingale goes. If you guys read any of these books, by the way, let me know and tell me how you guys like them. Because I hear this one is really good, so I kind of want to see what the hype is. And it's 300 pages. I'm trying to get into shorter books. I read one big book and then the rest are all kind of shorter. It's kind of enjoyable that way, so it doesn't feel stressed, I guess. I don't know. So, like I said, more YA books. And now this book was a movie and I bought it. I actually bought the first 3. I didn't know there was I think just 4 or 5 of them now. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'll probably know after I upload this video. Knowing me. Anyways, so this book, I bought all 3 of these books years ago, and I never read them. I never even attempted to read them, and I actually damaged the corner of it, which was kind of upsetting. But yeah, I never read this book at all. I put it on my TBR a couple times, and I was really close to reading it, and I just never did. And one of the things why I wanted to read it, because the covers are kind of cool. But this is Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children. Sorry for that. Never read it. I know there's a movie. I don't know how the movie did because they never came out with a second movie, so might not have done that well. But yeah, I'm going to read this bad boy finally. This is a year where I kind of want to read a lot of books that are just on my bookshelf that need I need to read because it's like they're just sitting there rotting away. Well, not really, but they're just sitting there and they need to be read. So I decided I'm going to start reading this. If I like this one, obviously I'm going to keep reading the rest. I'm going to read the other two in August and September if I like this one enough. So that's what you guys are going to be seeing is me reading this and the other trilogy that I just showed you guys. No idea. All I know is like this kind of like, to me, I feel like it's like X-Men where these kids have like powers. Maybe it's not like that. I don't know. I just know some of these kids have like superpowers. That's it. But look at that cover. That's kind of sick. Anyways, next book. So, what's going on now is I am doing once a month a self-pub book. And this month I am doing one from Helene Pedersen. Reading her book and is The Briar Crown. I don't know anything about it. That's kind of the way I like it. But she's a really nice girl. You guys go check her out on Instagram. She's really nice, pleasant. Post some funny reels once in a while I see, and I'm like, that's a good one. No idea what this book's about, but I mean, it's fairly large printing. I think it'd be a fun fantasy book. It's a little over 300 pages. Like I said, I kind of want to try and read some shorter books this month. I have one large book, which I'm kind of dreading on reading, but I'm going to read it because I'm just like ignorant. I feel like I have to try and finish the series eventually. So anyways, The Briar Crown, don't know what it's about. And I know she planned to make this like a 7-book series, which is actually kind of exciting to see. And I cannot wait to dive into this. This might be the first book I dive into for the month of July. But we'll see. I'm actually, no, it probably will be because, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so this is the last book before I get into my 3 volumes of manga. Now this book, I swear, I'm having like beef with the series. It's like 13 books, and they're all 800 pages, and I am struggling because book 3 was all right. Book 4, I hated. When I hate, it just really annoyed me. I get so annoyed in this. So, and the first 2 are good, and then book 4 kind of ruined it. So I'm hoping book 5 becomes good, or as good as book 3 at least. And that's The Fire is Heaven, Wheel of Time. Like I said, I have really mixed feelings about this. Like, it was so bad in book 4 that I literally had to get the audiobook just so I can listen through it. Because it was driving me up the wall with how much I just couldn't stand it. Like, I felt like the characters couldn't, like, develop. But anyways, we're not going to talk about book 4. I'm hoping book 5 is better. Everyone says book 5 and 6 are really good. Problem is, then after that you get 7, 8, and 9. And it's just a slog. And I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm really up in the air of when I'm actually going to finish The Wheel of Time. I'm slowly getting through it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how some people are reading, like, this series in, like, 4 months. I'm like, how? That would just drive me nuts. I'm sorry, but that would drive me absolutely crazy. So, but anyways, Fires of Heaven. I am looking forward to reading this book a little bit. Out of all the books currently on my TBR, this is like my least anticipated one. But I really hope, because it is, I hope it just becomes one of my favorite books of the year. Now that would be awesome. It'd be actually kind of cool to see that. Wouldn't that be? Or maybe Lord of the Chaos, which I actually am, of all the books, of all the Wheel of Time books. No idea why, but I'm looking forward to reading Lord of the Chaos more than any other one. No idea why. It was Dragon Reborn, but it's also Lord of the Chaos. So I don't know why either. Anyways, my last thick book. This is my thick book of the month. It's like 800 pages. So what else is new? It's Robert Jordan's book. But yeah, I am looking forward to reading all these books. Now we're going to get into the manga. All right. Now, I've been reading Berserk. And the only way I'm going to continue reading Berserk is buying the leatherbound. I'm not going to read them online because, as you can see in the back, I'm slowly collecting them because, man, Berserk is just wild. So I'm in the mood to read more depressing characters. And I went to Barnes & Noble because I've been buying a manga series I'm actually looking forward to do another video on, like another reading vlog of them with reviewing them and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to getting that. That may be August. I might be jumping the gun. Anyways, I went to Barnes & Noble, and I remember I asked these guys like 3 months ago if they had this available. They didn't. They said they might not ever get in there. And I'm like, oh man. So I was just, no joke, I was going to buy it on Amazon. But I went into Barnes & Noble to buy another volume of Dragon Ball Super. Always do. 'Cause I'm trying to get all of Dragon Ball Super. I want to do a whole video of Dragon Ball Super eventually. Anyways, and they had this book. I literally looked around because I didn't believe it was real. I was like, this is a dream. I had to pinch myself because I thought this was a legit dream, but it wasn't. I bought it, I have it, I'm so tempted to read it. So this might be the first book I read. Well, this might be the first one I read for manga, just in general. But holy crap, I'm so excited, and that's Vagabond. Oh man, I have the first 3 volumes of Vagabond, and I'm so excited. It's a 3-in-1, and you put them all together, and they're like really cool, but I'm so thrilled. You have no idea how excited I am. Like, I keep staring at it, I'm just like, I really want to read this first. If I do, that is okay. I don't think any of you guys are gonna be like, wow, you're gonna read Vagabond over those 5 books. Maybe you guys will, I don't know. But I'm really excited to read Vagabond. And I don't know anything about it. I just know the main character is just a heartbroken, depressing character, just like Guts and just like Thorfinn is. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I actually plan on doing a couple of Vinland Saga reviews as well, because I finished Vinland Saga. I'm actually caught up to it completely because Vinland Saga is so good. But I like broken characters. Like, one of my favorite characters is Eren Yeager. Now it's becoming Guts, because Guts is just insane, and I love Guts. And Thorfinn is just really good. And I don't even know the character's name in Vagabond. I don't know anything about Vagabond. I don't even know what Vagabond is. So, yeah. Anyways, that is my TBR for July. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out all my links down below, and let me know what books you guys are reading for the month of July. And if you guys want to do any read-alongs for these books, let me know. DM me on Instagram or message me on YouTube or comment down below. Hey, let's read some books together. I'm cool with that. And tell me what you guys think about all these books. Tell me which ones you guys like the most. Which ones are you looking forward to reading? What books are you reading? All of that down below. That'd be awesome. I'd like to know. Anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And of course, make sure you guys stay safe, stay hungry, and tell someone you love them. I'll see you guys in the next video.